So my goodness, this is an ugly looking game.
It certainly is.
Just there's like almost no distinction between like the foreground element, the background. It's like everything is like the same shading somehow.
Okay, it looks like Terravan will be our audio feed if he's got that set up. He certainly
All
does.
right.
Okay, we're gonna turn this off, and this is it. The match we've been waiting a while for, man.
Yeah, this has been several months in the making.
PolterGhost is a little laggy.
Yes, why?
Let me make sure Terravan's got Discord muted because I heard them, I think.
Oh yeah, so I definitely was not going crazy, right?
Yeah, that wasn't us. I was wondering what that was, and I realized it must be his.
Yeah, it's either his audio or it's just the Discord audio.
Just look at Jim Power. Have you played any of these 3 games?
I did play Jim Power, and I can confirm it's kind of a trash heap.
It's like Contra 3 in a disgusting way. Like, this overhead thing is one of the many stages it does. It also does a shmup stage. It's not got... We're not going to see this overhead crap. What we are going to see is worse, actually, so...
It sounds about right. It's like the intro doesn't even freaking try.
The stage that Terravan's scrolling through is pretty much what we'll be seeing.
Oh, okay.
I'm checking. We're doing the countdown now. We're starting.
Oh, alright.
If you haven't seen this before, if you forget, 20 minutes per game, and then they're allowed to move on. If they beat the goal before then, they've earned 20 minutes minus whatever their time is on that game. Whoever finishes first is the winner.
Oh my god, what is this fucking parallax?
This is good.
This doesn't make sense! The trees are scrolling in one way and the parallax is scrolling the other! What the fuck?
It's Jim Power in 3D. It's 3D, eyeball. It's 3D.
That's not 3D!
It's coming right
Unless
at you.
that the world is just like a giant circle!
So, there are keys and power-ups littered all over the place in this stage. They need every single key. They cannot... If you get... Let's say you walk past the key and just don't grab it. Like, there's one up on a roof somewhere. I did this the first time I played it. There's a gate, eventually, that you'll just run into that's locked, and you'll just be dead, because you'll have to die to go back. You can't go backwards, really, in this. So, better grab them keys. Also, every enemy kills you in one hit, and they kind of just ram towards you, so you're gonna see a lot of deaths. It's just...
so...
There's a key. I'm just looking for boss 1. Boss 1 is its own checkpoint, so if they do make it there...
Oh no, the deadly dripping bubbles! Oh my god!
Yeah. The bubbles.
Oh my... So yeah, Terravan is already out of lives, so I'm kind of predicting that he's gonna have to go all the way. What?
Let's restart over there on the right. Huh.
Oh my god, what a bad game.
The dogs are really dangerous. Probably the most dangerous thing in this, but there's a bunch of other hazards. You do have bombs. I don't think either player's figured out what the bomb button is yet, but it's not like it's gonna help them. It just clears one enemy. There it is.
Yep, there we go. But it sure doesn't remove the dripping water.
Darkman, thanks for extending the sub.
Also, part of that foliage just kind of look like they're just spikes, too.
Yeah, they're not. Gives them that mean, jeez. You do need both those keys up there. I warned the players to not skip the keys because I'd hate to see that. There are lives in these pods. Terravin's having a bad day over there.
Yeah.
They are.
Deadly cylinder.
This level is much longer than it should be. I would say this is the hard game in the pack. We're starting it off strong with this. So you do need that key up there. PolterGhost is walking towards. I hope he grabbed it. I think he did. He did.
Yeah, he did.
You really got to play this cautious as heck. You can't go forward too fast. These enemies will get you every time. You can't kill them before they get you if you walk towards them. You don't have time. Honestly, you should back up when they come on screen, and it's the best way. There's the mid-boss. That means PolterGhost is half done with this stage. The easy half.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that this was the easy part.
Yeah, I am telling you that. We'll see him go through it again, I'm sure. He'll do better next time. You just watch. You just watch. I'm a little worried about Terravan taking continues. I actually won one of my Kuso matches because when I ran out of lives on a stage 1, I just restarted. Like, there's no reason to resume, right? What if he gets to the boss?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're just restarting at the beginning of the level anyway, so...
What if he gets to the boss and has no continues for it? That would suck. And that could happen here.
Yeah, actually, he just said game over and then decided to go back to the title screen in order to get his continues back, which is wise.
Even in just stage 1 here, we do see a complete shift of gameplay after this part's done. It changes to the shmup. That's where the boss is. It's an easy boss, though. This spike thing is a real pain in the ass that PolterGhost.
Oh yeah, because you're tall enough so that you're just going to be shot in the head. Perfect.
The whole thing is hitbox, of course. You can get a lot of power for your gun. You can make a pretty brutal triple shot gun going on if you collect every single one of those. Pretty nice. Then you can kill these enemies in 3 or 4 shots instead of 6. It's a lot easier to survive.
If anything, I think these enemies should die in only 1 hit. It's like, if you're going to be a glass cannon, at least make every other enemy just the same.
I tremendously doubt that the endgame timer is going to come up, but it could if you're really taking your time. I was walking pretty slow through it and I was okay. PolterGhost has skipped a couple of time up boosts though, so maybe he actually might run out of power. I didn't do that, I grabbed them all.
Also, God, these platforms are sickening. What the hell?
What are they?
Oh my! Oh God!
What are they doing?
What the fuck, game?
PolterGhost is running out of time. Actually, he's got a mosey a little bit. He's getting there though. There's a timer right there for him to grab. Yeah, that's a 2-minute fill. So yeah, as long as they grab those, I don't see that happening. I don't see the timer running out.
So I love that, hey, this game also has a very tight time limit. That's also something good. And not terrible.
As long as you grab the timers, you should be alright with it, because it's a 2-minute restir, and there's a lot of them. It's like a 4-minute stage if you're not dying all the time.
Yeah, but it still feels too long for the first stage.
It's like twice as long as it should be. There should be a checkpoint anyway. PolterGhost, I think, is at maximum power, as much as I had. Is that shoot backwards and forwards, double shot, and almost to the boss, I think. Terravan has made it to the mid-boss. He's having a hard time keeping his lives together.
Oh. God.
Oh, yeah, this last part here that PolterGhost is on is the final real challenge.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick challenge. More so considering that, hey, As mentioned previously, the scrolling in this game is complete shit.
There's another one like it coming up that's a little bit worse, and then should be boss time. There's some more moving platforms. Terran on his last life. Time.
Okay, so your timer just gets reset to 2 minutes with the timer.
Yeah. As long as you
Wow,
grab
they really
those.
did not want you to have like any kind of spare time then.
I would say there's like 6 of those clocks, so you have like 3 times as much time as you need if you just grab them. If you don't, I don't think you can win. I think it's impossible if you skip too many of them. But they're just lying in your way, so you should be grabbing them. This is it. This is the final hurdle.
Oh yes! Oh yes! What a good place!
This
also,
one
you don't jump high enough, so hey.
yeah, it's true. This one shoots a little slower than the others, it felt like, but maybe I'm wrong. You have time to get over there. He's got it.
Yeah.
He's getting there. He's
Like
got his rocket
timing.
pack. PolterGhost has beaten this game in 10 minutes or less. Wow.
Yeah. Ah! What the fuck is this?
Flying shellfish coming at you.
I hate every part of this. Wow.
This is the flying shellfish. It's a pretty dumb boss, but they get continues here, so this is why I thought it was okay to add this boss fight. They do get to revive on this if they want.
Yeah. So now I gotta check out. Oh yeah, so if you use a continue on the first level, you start all the way back at the beginning.
You do.
Man, what a good ass game.
They don't have checkpoints in stage 1. Not a single one, except for this boss fight is one. The first one that you get. What's his eyeball getting in his face? Polterghost is done with the game. Shellfish
Yep,
is
there we
defeated.
go. In
Superman.
9 minutes.
Superman coming at you. Genesis version of Superman. Possibly worse, but it's a lot easier to understand.
Hopefully it's just going to be easier to have a look at.
Terravan has quit. He's also going to Superman, but he's taking an 11-minute penalty.
Yep. I mean, he hasn't really done too much headway into the game anyway, so I feel that is the right thing to do.
Yeah, quitting this disgusting, heartbreaking game, yeah?
And let's go to another kind of pain.
This game has a punch meter that charges up one slightly better punch. It takes forever to do it. I'm gonna center a screen for him. There we go. It's a little better. So yeah, it's got nothing. You don't have anything. Superman dies to enemies' contact damage like Mega Man would, but he's Superman, so it's kind of jarring. I think that alone merits this being called bad, but really, it's hard to get anything to happen in this. Your upwards punch does do damage, your downwards jump does damage. Most things die in one hit. The things that don't can be power punched, like that UFO there. I warned them to super punch those. It does take a while to charge, though.
So apparently we're looking for the death of a flower boss.
I have no
Since when Superman will kill flowers?
I hope somebody can identify that boss. I have no idea who he's supposed to be. You do have to do the entire first section in one life again, and that's going to be the hard part here. If they make it to the transition, they'll be in an easier section and with a checkpoint. On a continue, of course. The boss also is a checkpoint, but he's a really easy boss.
Also, is it me or those jetpack guys were stolen straight from their own Batman game from the NES?
I mean, Sunsoft made this too.
Yeah, I guess.
Terravan's plan is to damage race to the exit. I'll tell you right now that that is not a thing. That's just not gonna go down. Absolutely not. There is health pickups in the stage and stuff, but they are... You really need to Iron Man through here really well to get... This is an endurance battle. It's tough. It's a tough battle. You gotta just learn what enemies are harmful, how to deal with each one of them. An easy punch will kill all of them except for the UFO. And I don't think the UFO ever gives up. I don't know what the gray Superman symbol does. The yellow one heals you, though.
Well, you see, he's the Man of Steel, so therefore that's why the logo is in gray.
He is. He's also vulnerable to everything. Hey,
Yep,
thanks for the
somehow.
host.
Yep, and once again, Terrorvan is in a pretty precarious situation. One hit and he's dead.
There
Oh
we go.
god, that punch meter is slow. Holy
It is.
sh-
It really is just for that power punch, and there's no reason to use it on the other enemies because it's worse in every other way. It's slower, it's harder to hit. It does more damage, and they all die in one hit, so you're really looking to just use it on the UFO. It really is just a UFO punch. It should be called a UFO punch in this. I guess the boss also, but it basically does triple damage. That's pretty much exactly what it is. It's just a triple damage punch.
Oh my god. Alright, come on, don't die, Polterghost. You've went so far in order to be sent all the way back to the start.
Tervan's getting pretty good at this speed run that he's making out of this.
Oh no, Polterghost goes down. And just like the other game, if you die, you go all the way back to the beginning. No checkpoints.
The checkpoint is there, but it's expecting a lot out of you, like the other game is as well. They both have checkpoints, they're just not understanding how to use them. They're close to being okay. But,
Yeah, it's like you have to make it to the end of this screen before you get a single continue point.
that's right, and this screen is long. Just keeps on scrolling. It's the whole
Yep.
damn city. Terravan made it to another health pickup. I feel like he's getting close. Those pickups are towards the end. I've seen at least 2 on his screen. He's learned that the boots of Superman do damage, so that's a good thing to know. The jump and the boots both do damage on impact. They only hit for 1 though, so if you hit something that doesn't die. Terravan made it to the checkpoint. He's here. Heat vision now instead of power punch. This stage is not as easy as it looks. For the first 10 seconds it's this, and then it gets a little bizarre, but it's not as hard as the first part. The
Yeah,
UFOs
because
are,
at least now you get a range projectile.
yeah, it still hits for nothing, but
Yep.
Terravan has some continues. He's getting there. He's getting there. Maybe this is his catch-up time.
Yeah, I mean, if he can manage to finish this game, he can definitely get back into this game now.
I'm pretty sure the
Also
heat
considering
vision...
that, also considering that the first game was longer to get to the end than this one, I'd say.
The heat vision has to charge up to do damage, but it still kills most of these enemies in one hit, except for the UFO, which refuses to die. So punching it might be a better option, because you don't want to stop shooting things. He's made it to the boss, though, so no problem on that. Here's the flower boss. Can he pull it off? Because he's there. This boss also does contact damage somehow. Who is this man? Does anyone
I don't know.
who this Superman villain is? This guy who just makes flowers appear out of his hat? And
Yeah, it
that's-
just looks like a leprechaun. A botanist leprechaun.
I have no idea. I checked a game fact, and they didn't know either, so...
I think that was just something that came out of some madman's imagination.
Looks like Terravan has got him dead to rights here. Oh, he's orbed. He's orbing.
Oh no!
Mr. Misplectic? What the hell is that?
Mixplitic? What?
Terravan's beaten Superman. He's moving on to
Yeah.
Time Diver Avenger, a much easier game than these two. Superman does it again!
Oh my god, yeah, that...
Man, I barely
What the hell
know.
was that?
I barely know who Superman is. I don't know Miss Plektik.
Yeah, I don't know this guy.
I never seen him in my life. It's time. For time.
Time Diver Avenger.
So this is like Ninja Gaiden Super Light for babies. Off screen we have some stuff from Terravan that he's not showing. He has like a POW meter and stuff like that, but basically he has that beam he's shooting. It takes 2 hearts. He's got 20, and every time he kills an enemy, he either gets like 5 pips of life back or 20 of those back. Like, you constantly have all of that stuff. So we're talking a really light game compared to the other two. You have a lot of hits. He's doing really well. He's doing better than me, and I had no trouble. But you quickly learn that you can tank a bunch of damage. You can jump kick off walls. You can jump kick enemies. Most things die in 1 hit. You can throw those projectiles like crazy because they drop more ammo for you all the dang time. I like this game, actually. It's an unlicensed game, but you know what? It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks decent for an unlicensed game. Generally, I am used to way worse graphics.
It looks pretty good. Wouldn't be surprised if it were an indie game on the Switch or something. I wouldn't be surprised if it had like a $2 price tag. I would play it and not be disappointed.
The Messenger and a half.
It feels like a goofy indie platformer. Terravan dying seconds away from the exit has to do this section again. It checkpoints every section. There are 10 total, because I'm asking for the boss of World 2, and we're talking Ninja Gaiden basically, like I said, so, you know, 1-4, and then the boss, and then 2-4, and then the boss. But, if you're careful, even reasonably careful, or you can just farm the enemies for health, like Mega Man style if you want. I don't see the players having too much trouble with this one. It probably will take them 10 minutes to beat this, if they barrel through and don't die too much. Polter is having a horrible time with Superman.
Yeah, it seemed like he was getting a good grasp on how to do things, but he's kind of hit the brick wall.
If he spends more than 11 minutes on Superman, then they'll be tied.
Yep.
Terravan is, so the way this works is they are side by side, but because Terravan took a skip, it's a little more complicated. I have to penalize Terravan 10.5 minutes, basically. So when Terravan finishes, if he does, whatever time he gets plus those 10.5 minutes is what PolterGhost needs to beat.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's probably gonna be only an issue if PolterGhost still has trouble with the Superman.
I think the thing to learn about Time Diver here, it's a little jarring because it seems like all these enemies are going to kick your ass. A ninja with a sword going nuts, these gunners, they all die in 1 hit to everything. Like, you can jump kick them, you can shoot your infinity projectile at them. Once you realize that, and there's a health pickup, 4 bars of health, once you realize that, you can really tear this game up. There's a POW, it gives full ammo, there's another one, full ammo. Like, yeah, this game is only good because it's so generous. That really is what sells it. I just enjoy shooting projectiles all the damn time. The health again, POW. Every enemy seems to drop something. And the wall jump is fun. The wall jump is just a jump kick. It rules. I love the jump kick.
Yeah, I like the idea of instead of like, I don't know, just grabbing on the wall, just like, you just kick the freaking wall.
Man, I might put challenges for this on the pit. It kicks ass. It's just a good game. We have worse games than this on my show, I swear. And Jason, thanks for the sub. Now Terravan's getting the hang of the projectile spam. This is how I did it. You do also get more skills, if you were wondering if this is all you get a skill for every boss. And you can just switch between them like Mega Man. You hit select and you just instantly toggle them. That's what's going on. I only got the first 2 because that's as far as this challenge goes. The rest of the game's blind for me. Terravan's almost to the first boss. I didn't tell him where the Rockman was. Oh, he took a death.
Yep. By the brown birds of doom.
This game is not too challenging and it's not that long, so if he does completely game over, you still have plenty of time to get back here, and he'll have learned how to play it pretty well by then, because he seems like he's got it down now. He's learned how much ammo he actually has. Once you make that connection, here's boss 1, Football Man. These bosses have a lot of HP, but you can stun lock the absolute crap out of them. You can just punch them endlessly, like an animation. For them 30 frames, it would take them like 2 minutes, so you just punch non-stop. They don't really get iframes. Oh, taken out.
Oh no!
Learning how to fight the boss that way is really going to be the ticket.
Yeah, Football Guy at least does a reasonable amount of damage whenever he does the tackles.
Yeah, they do hit pretty hard. Terravan's tanking too many hits.
Yep.
I don't know how many continues you get. Looks like they sent him back to 2-3, or 1-3, I mean. He lost half the level's progress.
Alright, in the meantime, can PolterGhost finally make it through? He was running very low of health, but now he's... what?! He just got one-shotted by that UFO. What happened? So yeah, 14 minutes in, but he's not giving up. He's still gonna give Superman another try, in the hopes of maybe shaving off a minute or two.
Yeah, Ty's new emotes are around, that's right. That's reactable. How's that? PolterGhost is gonna have to take the loss soon.
Yeah. At this point, there's pretty much no time to gain anymore.
I don't know when he started this game. He got through the first game in like, what, 12 minutes left?
Yeah, I think he beat the game with like 9 minute 10 elapsed or something like that.
Yeah, he finished and then Terravan quit. That's what happened. Not too long after. Terravan needs to grind a little bit of HP, I would advise. That's what I would do here in his situation on these enemies that drop lots of health if you punch them and get lucky. He's aware that he doesn't really want to get destroyed by this boss again. But he seems to be going in on it. I mean, this boss, you can control him if you figure it out.
Yeah, with that said, however, that's definitely not gonna be the attempt where it'll be a success.
It's all about locking the boss up.
Yeah, and also knowing what your range is.
Yeah, the punch range.
Definitely seeming to be the huge problem right now. He's trying to go in for the hit, but then he just collides against the boss while trying to punch it. Or just jumping over the boss and then just hitting the boss from the rear because of a miscalculated jump.
He's getting him.
Oh. Alright. This football guy is getting his ass kicked so hard. Oh no!
He was gotta be close. He's gotta be. I
he was he was in the middle of defecting to another team, but then he just ended up winning the fight.
My chat's realizing that me and Ty have what, 65% audience share? Something like that. Pretty steep. I hope Terravan can take this boss out.
Terravan game overs again.
I don't know if he hasn't finna continues or not, but he was really close. He's just taking too many hits.
Yep. Because at this point, if nobody can finish this game, what will happen here? I pretty much will say Terravan will have the advantage because it took him less time to go through Superman than PolterGhost did with Gym Power. Oh, there we go! PolterGhost finally made it to the building section.
Excellent work. Yeah, I'll have to check.
So this changes everything, because if he manages to shave at least 1 or 2 minutes, then we could have a completely different match.
Terravan needs to beat this game, probably. to be safe. He got here first, but he does have a big penalty weighing on his head of almost 11 minutes.
Alright, so PolterGhost made it to Leprechaun Man, but unfortunately he cannot take a single hit.
Yeah, that's actually not as easy as Terry made it look, but you do get a checkpoint on the second area here, so just have to do better this time. Oh, Terravan goes in with 1 health when there's health floating there. He didn't see it in time. Hope he's alright. Just spam.
Time to kill birds, I guess.
Nice. Get that refill. I beat the football guy on my first try, and it's not because I'm amazing at games or whatever, it's because I understand how to lock down things.
Oh no! Terravan just ignored the health pickup just before the boss.
Yeah, I hope he's alright. Maybe he's got the hang of this now. You can really lay the damage on thick though, man. Like, you can stop him from moving, you really can. It's hard to explain just how much stun lock you can do here. He's taking that death, I think.
Yeah, I think he wants full power.
It wouldn't surprise me if this game, it seems like a generous game, just has infinite continues, so, you know, maybe this is a bold and good plan.
Yeah, when was this game made?
I have no idea where it even came from, if I'm being honest.
Oh no, PolterGhost just badly timed his super punch. So yeah, he's got a minute left.
Oh, Terravan takes another hit. He can't afford one more. He's got him orange. Don't get greedy. Well, actually, you probably should. But damn!
Oh, there we go. PolterGhost is done with 40 seconds to spare.
PolterGhost moving on to this game.
With that said, I still think that Terravan is now in the lead. 1994. That's pretty damn late for an NES game.
Yeah, it's unbelievably late. Who made this and where did it come from?
I don't know. I have to do research.
Terravan's really laying him down now.
Yeah, but that said, once again he collided in his butt.
Finally.
Yeah, there we go. First boss dead.
Football's dead. Are you ready to go back to cowboy time? Because this game goes all over the damn place. Look at those sunglasses. How about 1882? We're here.
Oh, the ancestors were kidnapped.
You have a new move, but it kind of sucks, unfortunately. It seems like it only works for digging. It's like a screw attack, but only for digging. And so it's really just a movement tool, unfortunately. And that's not explained anywhere, so Terravan will have to figure that out at some point here. How much time does he have?
Yeah, sadly he doesn't have a timer.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much time he has. When did he get here?
Like, I'd say he's probably be there for about... crud.
I don't
I'd say maybe 13 minutes.
I'm gonna fix the screen while I'm at it, since we're watching his so much. PolterGhost is working on getting there as well, though. There we go. He's got to figure out how to use the digging power now. It's weird, but it's true. He will not be advancing until he does.
Oh boy. But that said, now I can see a lot of potential for fucking up here.
What's that?
Because I'm like, if you stay stuck here and you have no more art or anything, then you're probably just... Could maybe stun lock, soft lock the game.
You can jump out, and then the bats will respawn. Because don't forget you have wall jumps. He's figured it out. I don't know why he's stuck here now. He's got to use the art. It really is just standing over those tiles and pressing the art. He did it already.
Yeah. I think he just doesn't understand how he did it earlier. He might have pulled it off just by accident.
He's asking about time. I'm not sure how long he's been on this game. Does anyone know? I wasn't measuring that. I was hoping the players would measure their own time. There he goes.
That's it. Now he needs health really fast now. Oh no, he's being sniped.
He's quitting. He's had enough. He's got 4 minutes left, so he's taking a 20 on both of those, which means that the only thing that matters is his time on... Oh, maybe he ran out of continues. Ooh.
I don't think he did, because he had the option to continue or quit, but he willingly quit. So, I don't know what the heck.
I'll have to measure how long he took to beat Superman. Yeah, it might be one of those cases where you have limited continues, but it doesn't tell you. It seems weird that he would bail right there, because, like, really actually pretty close to the boss. I mean, really, it's not that far. And the boss is easier than Football Man. The chat is saying PolterGhost has 14 minutes left.
Okay, yeah. He got in the game not too long ago.
Which means that PolterGhost took longer on Superman than, well, he lost more time on Superman than Terravan lost on the 20 he took. Because Jim Power was garbage and no one cleared it quickly.
Yeah.
That's raining thugs. PolterGhost has found the boss. Is he able to deal with this?
Doesn't got a whole lot of heart left, but he's still at full HP. Ooh, oh my god, he's definitely laying the damage tick here.
Yeah, you see, this is what I meant by locking. You can lock him down real bad. Poltergeist has figured it out.
Poltergeist definitely got this boss a whole lot better.
Yeah, that's what I did.
He was way more aggressive.
Just a bit more wiggling, and you beat football.
Yep, there we go.
Hey, Unflammable, thanks for the sub.
Oh, wait. So are levels just random in this game?
I've not seen this before. Yeah, you're right. I guess he's beating whatever this boss is.
Yeah, earlier Terravan got into the Wild West and everything, but now PolterGhost got in the future.
I was looking for the Wild West. I've not. I mean, I'll take whatever boss is second boss. It's probably not that different. If PolterGhost beats it,
hopefully it's about the same kind of difficulty.
He's got the same digging, spinning move thing. So.
Yep.
Love those wall kicks. This future stage seems as easy as the other one. It's just dudes. That guy takes 2 hits. Wow, that's tough. Watch out. He's double down.
People in the future are built tough. Better watch out.
There's a subway, featured subway. It's just a dodge and run level.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's like the thing you have to dodge throughout the entire level.
I'll tell you, there is a minecart level in the Old West. It's pretty damn bad.
Oh shit! Did he need to jump onto the?
Nice.
Oh my god! What a save!
I'm a little sad we might not see it. There's a minecart stage, and you can go under where the minecart is and run with it. And if you go to the end, you'll just die because it's the dead end. It's amusing to me. I was hoping the players would get hit by that, but it looks like Terravan might not make it there in time, and Poltergeist is in the future, so...
Yep, he's so far ahead, he's an entire hero ahead.
Now, when I played, I went to stage 3. I did the first stage, and then the Old West, and then I got sent down to 1993, and the streets were on fire, and it wasn't this. So, there's at least 4 eras. Poltergeist has cleared that section. He's in the digging section. This looks weird. What is going on? Why is he allowed to fall this whole time? A strong strategy, though, apparently. Oh, a good move.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out fine.
I didn't think that would work. They messed up. Well, Terravan is back in the Old West. I mean, did it work out? Maybe he needs to be on the left. Maybe he can't get over on the left. Maybe he has to keep going down.
Or maybe just risk it all and go all the way. Oh, no!
He might be actually screwed. This is what I figured would happen. Like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he might have to take a death in order to go back on top. Yep. Point, I will just throw myself in the electricity current and just hope for a better path here, because that path unfortunately seems wrong.
Yeah,
just feels like that the best way, the only way in order to progress will just be to jump all the way back up there, and I think at this point it's better off to just take a death rather than just try to do this jump.
I don't think you can do anything about that.
Yeah, he's pretty much gonna have to kill himself here.
He needs to get moving on that, too.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, at this point, this is definitely the good strategy here. So now it is Polter's turn to figure out the strategy of digging.
He's falling.
No, he's doing the same. Okay, all right.
He's got to figure out how to use the digging tool. He hasn't done that yet. Like, Terravan knows. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, there we go.
What? Don't waste it. Yeah, get crawling. Terravan has himself 7 more minutes. If his clock down there says 17, he's done. He's got, he's got 8 minutes, actually. Figure out where he's going here. Oh no!
No!
See, so it's not that far. He should just jump kick up there and try again. It's actually not that bad.
I guess. This is still kind of cruddy, though.
It's a little goofy.
So like at this point, I don't know, just put a teleport down here that is just like, okay, alright, this brings you all the way back on top, whatever. Oh no! What is he doing? Keep going down! Keep going down, buddy!
Find the path through this hell maze. The second world does not have anything like this that I did.
Yeah, there we go. Now he's got the path.
He's calling the guess on this maze. Yeah, that was the right guess.
Yep.
That's gonna be it for that area.
Yeah, that was kind of obvious.
Here comes the electric zone. A 1-up.
Ooh.
I didn't know they even dropped those. Is that Rush?
Yeah, I don't know.
We are 1-1 on games so far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Terravan blanked out on this one. PolterGhost is not really blanking out on this one. It looks like he might pull this off.
Yep. As long as total defeat is not acquired on this game, I think PolterGhost has definitely got this.
He made it further.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean anything if he can't finish, because he's got to catch up. He did much worse on.
Yeah. Like at the very least, he finished Superman, but time-wise, there is quite a disparity.
Yeah. He didn't do that well on Jim Power, is what it is. Like, he beat Jim Power, but he didn't do as well on Jim Power as Terravan did on Superman. He's at the boss, whatever this thing is. Is this the boss? No, it's not. It's still the 4th area. This is Paul got him 3 times. Man, if this game starts introducing environmental hazards, you won't get those wonderful power-ups anymore. That would be rough. Look at this hook.
Oh my god, what the heck is this?
Is it the boss? Is this him? Are you the boss?
That could be.
Oh, it's flying away. It's doing loops.
Oh no, PolterGhost goes down.
Yes.
But that's okay, we still have some more attempts.
We have 3 actually on this life because he grabbed that one up.
Yep.
I think this is probably in the bag. I don't think this boss looks that hard. Can't lock him down the same way you lock football guy down just because it's hard to get the punch.
But at least when the fight starts, you can definitely get a nice couple of hits.
These bosses are awfully tanky, so it's nice to be able to stun lock them. So you might just need to play this defensively, considering that that is the way they are. He's got it blue. I would say 5 hits left on it. Nice work.
Yep, there we go!
That's gonna be it.
Yep. PolterGhost takes it home.
For all the praises I sung of this game, both of these two hated it. I loved it. He's in the Old West now. I'll have to LP this game later, man. I'll just play through the whole thing. It kicks ass.
Yeah, I mean, it looks serviceable.
At last, we know what the final match will be. In the mystery challenge, it'll be Proton John versus PolterGhost here as soon as we could schedule that.
All right.
I don't know why he's now in the Old West.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that, like, the stages can come, like, in any kind of order.
I suppose. Look at that stopwatch power. I wonder what it does. Hey, we waited 6 months for this game. We can wait another whatevers for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mystery Triathlon 2017-2019.
Absolutely. Well, me and Slowbeef were gonna do something. I don't know when he wants to do that though. I'll probably cut it until then. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We'll be back on later for sure. Thanks for joining me, Psych.
No, you're welcome.
I'll see about scheduling that match when we can. Take it easy, everybody. See you in a couple of hours. Probably an hour and a half. I'll find somebody to raid in the meantime.